Oh, hi guys, how are you doing? So I wanted to talk about a few apps and websites which I use all the time, and I think they're really cool. The first thing I want to talk about is an app for Chrome. I think it's on other platforms. What you can do is you can basically change the way the web page displays. So I like having everything in dark mode. If you're going to spend a few hours on a computer screen, then having this app installed really helps you, and it kind of stops your eyes from getting strained. You can obviously Google this. The name is Dark Reader. Secondly, let's go on to the YouTube Studio. So you type in studio.youtube.com. You can find this, which is incredibly useful. You can basically use the music for nearly any project that you want, commercial or not commercial. And if you type in attribution not required, it basically means you can use any of these songs without giving credit to the original user. Now, it's still polite to give credit to the original user, but the good thing about this is you can just get music for your videos. It's a really great way of getting music for your videos. Okay, let's go on to a font website which I quite like to use. fontmeme.com/Sonic Knuckles font. Again, you can type in anything here, and you can change the color. Choose a nice red. Click on generate, and there you have some lovely text. Click on the text, drag it up the top, and you can download this. Use this in any project that you want. Very nice. I quite like this font. It's quite unusual, and I kind of think it's quite distinctive. Okay, we're going to come on to another website now, Canva, which I use quite a lot. If you look at some of my videos, you may notice, you may have noticed some of these are my video thumbnails. So what I would highly recommend is if you type in at the top YouTube thumbnail, you can then bookmark this webpage, and then all you have to do is click on the bookmark and it will take you here. You can then click on create a blank page, and it will have the correct sizing for making a YouTube thumbnail, which is super useful. Then all you do, you select your image, drag it to the size of the screen, or however big you want it. You can edit the image, so you can put a cool effect on it, like this. Or there's a lot of other features you can do. You can change the image however you want, increase the brightness, for example, the saturation, the contrast. You can make the image blurry. This is really good as a background. Or you can make it more sharp. You can do a lot of stuff basically, guys. So this is probably the best thumbnail maker on the internet, I would say. Again, I was working on this earlier. Change the colors however you want. It's all good. Next, this will just get a quick mention, but vectormagic.com will basically take a low resolution image and it'll kind of make it look more vectorized, I suppose. So basically it'll put blocks of color in. This is quite good if you want to take a really low resolution image and make it a bit higher resolution, though obviously it's quite artistic still. From here I will probably take a screenshot. Yeah, use the old-fashioned method. There we go. I could literally put this into Canva, and this could be a really good thumbnail if I wanted to, which I don't. Okay. Next thing I'm going to mention is pexels.com, Pexels. This can give you nearly any video or image, and basically the license means that you can use an image or a video, and you can do basically anything with it. So if you run a blog or a news site and you want an image, you can just come here and grab one. Really cool. I love this. Next, I want to briefly go over a program which you probably don't have access to. This is called beta.openai.com, and This will basically write nearly any kind of text for you. So you want to write a text about, you want to write a storybook. You could ask it to write a storybook about a little girl called Joanna, and it would just write you one. Or you want to write a page on cybersecurity. Again, you just ask it, write a page on cybersecurity, and it will. It can write nearly anything that you want it to, and this is a very sophisticated AI being developed by OpenAI in collaboration with Microsoft. And if you can get access to this, I highly recommend it, because I've used this previously, and it is such a sort of it gives you such a sort of boost, because it'll do so much of the writing for you. Absolutely love this program. And lastly, we're going to finish on something I've talked about before, thispersondoesnotexist.com. So you can use this for a lot of different purposes. For example, if you're writing a book and you want a character, you can just go to thispersondoesnotexist.com, and there we have a person who doesn't actually exist. This has been sort of randomly generated by the computer, or by an algorithm, GAN, a generative adversarial network. And it'll give you fresh images every day, or rather every second. So all you have to do is refresh the page, and as you can see, these are all people who don't really exist. But yeah, I love this website. There are probably no two people who are actually ever the same on this website. I suppose there's no reason why you couldn't actually save this person's face, and use this on your website, or use this for certain purposes. Though obviously you'd have to read the terms of service. There are also a few others. For example, let's go to art, cats, horses, chemicals. Why not? Here we have something which generates artwork for us. Again, if you want a nice bit of artwork, go to this website. Look at that. That's quite cool. I call it Blue Avocado. I made it myself. Oh my gosh. Very cool, man. This cat does not exist. I love it. You want a cat for your website? Perfect. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I like the horses one, but look at the person here. The person looks like a Picasso artwork. This one isn't quite so good, but it kind of gives you some absolutely horrifying stuff. Like, this is kind of technically a horse, I suppose. Like, it's got a nose and eyes, but what the heck happened to its mouth? Oh, yeah. So the horse is almost perfectly rendered, but the person kind of looks not so good. It just cares about the horse. It doesn't care about the person. Oh my gosh. It's like some kind of horse-chicken hybrid. And yeah, lastly, this molecule doesn't exist. So that's all of them, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for part 2, where I talk about exactly how I configure OBS. And please like and subscribe. It really does help. I will speak to you guys soon.